So there's two things we can learn from what Carter does here. Number one, always read the defender. You can see this defender begins to lunge into the passing lane. Had you used a stick fake here, Carter, and then split dodge to the weak side, you would have beaten the man easily. The second thing is fake a pass, make a pass. We make a turnover here as the ball goes right into his stick. Fake a pass, cause him to lunge, and then make a different pass. It's something that we all should be doing so we don't cause turnovers like this. So Luke, you've got a tough assignment here against a very large athletic face-off man, and coaches, we made the mistake of not putting at least one of the midfielders in a defensive position. So we lose the draw and we immediately end up trailing the play. We actually do a great job of executing our paint 3 defense in their fast break. We have one breakdown that leads to a goal. They win the draw, here he comes. Freeze it here. Alex, you do a great job of showing to the ball and forcing him to pass. Henry, you do a great job of showing to the wingman. The only problem is we lunge at him with a body check, which allows him to get topside on you for a shot. Carter, probably 9 times out of 10, you stop that goal. That's that outside shot I talked to you about. The guy's so close, good execution. We just gotta not take away topside. Stefan, all tournament long, you're doing a great job on the face-off. Again here, you win the draw. I'm going to freeze it right where I want you to put the stick in the left hand. Just walk the dog so he doesn't trail check you. Puts the ball on the ground. But great job on the draw. Just don't want that ground ball. Freeze it here. Carter, you get manhandled a little bit on this ground ball. It didn't to me look like you were ready. They end up possessing. And now we're in a ride. Wilson, great job here attacking this defender. He looks nervous. You're all over him and you create a turnover. And you win the ball. My favorite thing, I'll pause it here, is you take it to space. After we get a ground ball, we always want to take the ball safely to space, which is what you do. And then here, high IQ play between you and Carter to know to immediately attack the weak side, and we end up getting a slashing penalty and get man up. Good job. Okay, Luke, you're taking the face off. Joseph and Ryan coming off the wing. Guys, this is an example of the good and the bad of the ground balls for us. Ball's on the turf here. Joseph, I love what you do. You drive through this ground ball very aggressively. We don't end up with the ball, but I like how you stick your shoulder in there. Ryan makes a very athletic play here, and what I'd love to see you do, Ryan, is take this ball to space, away from these two defenders. As it is, you make a nice play, but the ball gets stripped and it's on the turf. I'm going to freeze it again because Ryan is not done. Very aggressive. He drives through this ground ball and puts his shoulder down. It's a great example of what we want to see. Now, Luke and Joseph, you two have an option here. Your option is to play man ball, each with your own man. Drive them out of the play so Ryan can get the ground ball. As it happens, Luke, you sort of watch, and Joseph, so do you. And that leaves Ryan against 3 guys to battle for the ground ball. Cal gets in there a little bit. At the end of the day, we don't get the ground ball because we don't execute the fundamentals of man ball. So we're going to work on that in our next practice, guys, so that we win every loose ground ball. Guys, ordinarily we play such good defense, but I felt in this tournament we took a step backwards. And so in this clip, we're going to see all of the things really in one capsule that we need to work on in practice. And the good news is all of this is fixable. But the bad news is you're going to see in this clip us playing soft defense, number 1, and number 2 is not playing good defense by moving our feet. So let's roll the tape and you'll see it starts with the midfielder, number 4 here, is going to dodge on Ryan. Ryan, you're in a good position initially, but then you decide to stop playing defense with your feet and start playing it with your stick. You're going to wave your stick at him a few times. Don't worry about the screen. Just go ahead and run through the screen. You're entitled to play defense on your man, but here you are waving your stick rather than moving your feet. Number 4 is not a particularly dangerous dodger, so we got away with it. The second thing that happens to us here is he's going to move it over to the wing. Jake, you're giving too much cushion to this man. For a player as good as you are defensively, you need to be up in his face. Your stick needs to be glued onto his gloves. Okay? I'm going to pause it here. You see this cutter coming into the crease. I'm going to play in real motion speed how we defended that crease man. He's wide open. And this is in full motion speed how we defended it. Okay? We walked up to guard him. That's just not acceptable, guys. You can't put this jersey on this team and walk to guard a crease man. If he was a dangerous player, he could have easily caught a feed, turned around, and fired full force on our goalie point blank. All right, so again, we're giving too much cushion here, guys. Here comes a cutter. A cutter is going to come, and because we're not communicating, two guys come to cover the cutter. It's actually Ryan's man. But Henry is also coming. He just barely comes into the frame on the left. You can see his stick. 27 feeds it cross crease, and Henry has got to recover to the opposite side and can't get there in time, and they score on us point blank. So guys, a lot of breakdowns there. We can work on it. Bottom line is we've got to play more aggressively, glue the hands, play defense with our feet, and keep our vision on our man at all times. Okay, we've got Wells and Andres coming off the wing, and we concede this ground ball right away. See how we're all running back in the defense, even though the ball is still loose. I felt like, Andres, you could have contested and won this ball. I know they're big. As it was, you decided to come back to the ball and nearly got it. But anyway, they got possession, and we played pretty good defense in this sequence. I want to point a few things out. I like, Brendan, where you are here. So you're defending. You're at the restraining line. The guy's not dangerous out there. You don't need to be any tighter than that. You're taking away top side. I'm going to freeze it here. There's going to be a crease cutter, and Jake, we talked about playing soft before. This time you're right on his hip, ball side, perfect position. Now he gets the ball here. Unfortunately, you let him get topside, and why he didn't just shoot and finish, I don't know, because he had topside, and there wasn't really a help slide from anyone. I'm going to freeze it now, and Wells, pretty good job here of guarding a big midi. You are shading him to the inside, letting him go down the alley, staying on his hip. He then shoots a weak shot, and guys, all in all, much better defense on that possession. I pause it here because, guys, we really struggled with the clears big time. And I think one of the reasons why was the midfielders were not coming back to the ball. And so we ended up throwing passes like this one that would end up on the ground and get contested. We were lucky enough to end up with the ball here. Henry gets it. Henry, would probably be better for you to take it to open space. Brendan makes a nice play to clean it up and get it to Andres, who just uses his natural athleticism to get the ball downfield. We're going to get the ball over to Cal, and what I like about what Cal did is he simply... Okay, so the clear was a little sloppy, but we did get it done. We get the ball over to Cal on the wing, and he does an excellent job of dodging top side. He initiates the offense with a dodge. Carter's going to sneak from behind. Cal's going to feed him on the run for a nice little finish inside. Here's Cal. He's going to fake low, and then he's going to dodge high. He's got his chin up. Here comes Carter on the sneak. We're going to feed it in, fake, and finish right in front. Nice job, guys. Pretty good defense, and we finished with a goal.